Nobody seems to understand. Nobody seems to understand the veracity of the situation. But one day, very soon, everybody's gonna realize. Everybody's gonna realize I did what I did, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do because they told me to. They told me to break Jeff Hardy in two. They told me to put my hands around the throat of the immortal Hulk Hogan, and they told me to destroy anything that comes in my path, and that continues tonight with Mr. Anderson. You see, they've asked me to pave the way for them, because when they get here, TNA will never be the same. There will be no stopping them. And that's why there'll be no stopping the monster abyss.
Still to come. Get ready for violence and mayhem. Mr. Anderson and the Monster turned loose in the impact zone. Falls count anywhere, no disqualification, and it's tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event and is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Introducing, first of all, weighing in excess of 350 pounds, the Monster Abyss.
Taz, it was 1 week ago tonight that a side of Abyss emerged that we haven't seen in ages.
Oh, good God, Abyss went completely berserk. Abyss went completely berserk last week. A sight I'll never forget. Look what he just did to Jeff Hardy last week. How about Abyss planting Anderson into shattered glass? Just snapped.
And then what he did to Hulk Hogan earlier tonight. And who the hell is this they that he keeps talking about?
Now where's Anderson?
Not waiting for the mic drop. You can't blame Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, no playtime. Anderson's smart. No, look at Anderson's eyes, man. You can see he's locked and loaded right here.
Remember, Impact main event tonight. Not only no disqualification, not only anything and everything goes, but also Falls Count Anywhere.
Well, look, let's face it. I'm thinking right now Anderson's double PO'd. One, because what? Maybe triple PO'd. One, because what Abyss did to him, Anderson, last week. Two, what Abyss did to Anderson's buddy, Jeff Hardy. And three, what Abyss did to Hulk Hogan tonight. Hulk Hogan has a certain level of respect that all of our superstars, all the TNA wrestlers have behind the scenes in the locker room area for Hulk. And what Abyss did is taking that Hall of Fame ring, Hogan's Hall of Fame ring, and shoving it down Hogan's throat. I'll never forget that.
And we're told that Jeff Hardy not here tonight on Impact because of suffering 4 cracked ribs at the hands of Abyss. And you know what? I think Jeff Hardy kind of lucky that's all the damage was.
You read my mind. I was going to say the same thing. But right now, Abyss, you got to try and keep moving. Utilize your quickness here. Don't let Abyss ground you. Even though it's Falls Count Anywhere, it's no disqualification. Got to keep him at bay.
I wanted to ask you about that Falls Count Anywhere. Who do you think that it benefits most? The out-of-control monster Abyss, or that man who's got the blood, who's got the revenge in his eyes, Mr. Anderson?
I honestly think it helps Abyss more. Advantage towards Abyss, not Anderson, in my view.
Well, the Falls Count Anywhere would certainly play into the overall style of Abyss and then factor in this uncontrollable side that we've seen. What a shot! He hit the steel chair, and it went right into the face of Anderson.
Well, Anderson was it looked like he was about to drill Abyss with the steel chair, and then the big, monstrous, grotesque, powerful Abyss. You heard that. It's like a gun went off the way he punched the chair, the vibration of the steel hitting Anderson's face. He's whacked out of his mind, man. You never know what he's going to do.
Abyss going to prop that steel chair up in the center of the ring as he continues to beat on Anderson. What an overhand right to the top of the head.
You got to wonder what's going through the mind, Mike, of Hulk Hogan. I mean, Abyss, he basically endorsed Abyss. He put his arm around Abyss's career. Oh! And then Abyss just stabbed Hulk right in the back.
Anderson
might get him here. I got to tell you, on a side note, Raven is in the audience here, and that was a page out of Raven's book there, to be honest with you, that move. Sitting there with Richardson, Tommy Dreamer. You were saying, Mike.
Yeah, I was just going to say, is Anderson going to wind up? Oh, that chair, there's one shot, takes him down. Think of the time that Hogan invested in Abyss as Anderson covers up the chair and gets two.
And again, to reiterate, this is false count anywhere, no disqualification. Hence why referee Brian Hebner is not disqualifying either man for the use of that weapon, the steel chair.
Talked about the confidence level that's been rising in Abyss ever since Hogan gave him the Hall of Fame ring. And in reality, it turns out that Hulk Hogan created a monster in Abyss.
Well, I'm starting to think now that Abyss just took advantage of Hulk. He was done utilizing Hulk Hogan, and now he just turned his back on Hulk.
Anderson shining up the steel chair.
Oh, whoa.
The reversal, but instead of the chair, Anderson slides out and goes underneath the ring.
Now Abyss, he has no clue. He's looking for Anderson. Not a lot of places he can hide. You know, there's a guardrail there. He's underneath the ring, and now got a little toy under there, Anderson. Little Singapore cane.
Think of the beating that Anderson took last week at the hands of Abyss with that kendo stick. Now it's time to get a little vengeance. Whoa!
Oh, you can see the intentions in the eyes of Mr. Anderson. Sometimes revenge is a very sweet thing. You can see Mr. Anderson's having a ball right now.
Abyss gets to his feet.
Oh, whoa!
Swing and a miss by Anderson, and now there's the opening for the monster to take back.
Well, you can see the vibration of how hard Anderson swung that Singapore cane, and it hit the steel post because Abyss ducked. You can see him trying to get feeling back in his hands for a second.
Again, no disqualification, anything, everything goes in this Falls Count Anywhere Impact main event. With Abyss throttling Anderson now.
Well, that's the thing, you know, Abyss, he's an extremely dangerous man. You know, when he's in this state, this mental state, he'll put you in a grave situation real quick. And Anderson realizes that, he can keep fighting his way out of it. That size and power advantage for Abyss, shutting down Mr. Anderson.
Talked about that uncontrollable, the destructive side of Abyss that resurfaced last week.
Now Abyss just exposing the concrete in the impact zone here. Now what?
Abyss has got something in mind, some kind of plan. Pointing down at the concrete, but Anderson able to break away. And Abyss is going to challenge for the TNA World Heavyweight title at Victory Road in the four-way match. Abyss is a former TNA World Heavyweight champion as he rolls Anderson back in.
Yeah, I don't even know if championships are on the mind of Abyss. Who knows what's on the mind of Abyss? I never thought I'd see him do what he did to Hulk Hogan at the top of the evening. Oh! Like for months, Abyss, you saw him, you know, in the locker room area, backstage, how proud he was of that Hall of Fame ring, of Hulk Hogan's Hall of Fame ring. And he shoved it down a Hall of Fame, a legend. He shoved it down his throat.
I mean, it meant everything to him when Hogan gave him the ring. And I still can't get over what we saw earlier tonight. And quite honestly, what started last week.
Whoa! Oh, my God!
Perfect timing by Anderson.
Wait, he's got it down.
There's two.
No! Man, that steel chair, Abyss landing on it. I don't care if you're a monster or not. You get hit there, buddy. It's going to slow you down a tad. And now, while Abyss is down and prone, Anderson going to try and take advantage.
Going high risk, and that tells me he's paying homage to Jeff Hardy, the charismatic Enigma, his tag team partner, but Abyss saw the move coming and got the knees up.
There, kind of a tribute to Jeff Hardy there. Oh my God, Mike, look.
Oh, shock treatment, backbreaker. Rolls back, leg hook. He's got the cover, and he's got the pin, and he's got the victory.
The winner of the match, the Monster Abyss.
I just think that little moment there where Mr. Anderson went to the top rope, showing a sign of respect to Jeff Hardy, who was not here tonight, who Abyss put on the shelf. And then Abyss counted, and out of nowhere, next thing you know, shock treatment. Victorious is the Monster Abyss.
Just kept referencing this day over and over, and, well, Abyss not done yet.
I think Abyss is just getting started, my man.
Anderson trying to crawl away.
Look. I mean, look at Abyss, Mike. He's just stalking.
Yeah, just zero compassion.
Just stalking Anderson. Just waiting to pick his spot to dismantle. Anderson is just trying to get away from this monster, from this freak.
Anderson, the wounded prey, and Abyss like an animal in pursuit as he grabs him.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Got him up on his shoulders.
Put him down.
No. Remember what we saw with Jeff Hardy last week. Oh, unfortunately, Anderson.
Oh, here you go. Look at Anderson.
Look at Anderson with those big shots. Bringing in those rights.
Bringing it big time.
What? Gonna go mic check?
Are you gonna hit it, Mike? Oh!
Instead, Abyss clocks him.
Oh no.
Got him goozled.
No.
Look out!
No.
Oh, God. The monster strikes again.
Uh-oh. Huh. I don't think Abyss realizes what's about to happen.
No impact in terms of the reaction from Abyss after the Hogan chairshot security coming out here. Oh, God, bodies being tossed all over the impact zone by Abyss.
Well, there's nothing between Hogan and Abyss now.
My God, this monster's out of control. Who can stop Abyss?